Please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification for instant updates.
Hello all, welcome to Free Tree Family. Now we're going to see about a combination of index and match function to achieve a complex lookup. Effectively, if we have a table like this with marks across different subjects of different guys, we should be able to select the person and the subject, and the marks should display automatically. That's what we're going to accomplish today. Hope you're tuned. Before we actually go doing it, let me just give a very short brief of how both index and match functions are going to work, because that's what the functions we're going to use. I'm just going to uh, run through it, but if you want a slow explanation, please watch those two videos before actually seeing this one. All right, okay. So basically, as we've seen before, match function works like this. You have a array, and then you choose what item you want to search in the array, and then the result will be the position of that particular item in the array. In this case, q is the one we are looking for, and that is the 7th item in the array, so result is 7. It doesn't display q. We search for q, the output is the position holder, which is 7. All right, that is a match function. The index function, here we give the position and then it outputs the value actually. So in this case, if I give index and choose the entire array and select 3 comma 7, it will return the value that is in this particular highlighted column. Right, that is what index is. I hope this is clear. Now let's jump to the actual example itself. I'll just delete this and do it from scratch, right? So first what we're going to do is we're going to do a very simple match function just to get the position of these two names in the header, these two headers on the top, on the left side, right? So first let's put a very simple match. The lookup value is the name, comma. So where do you want to look up this? On the leftmost column, comma. Match type is exact match, so we just press 0, right? That's 4 because we are including this one as 1, so 1 2 3 4, right? So we included the topmost, and that's very important because when we choose the overall index, the array we choose from the very first one to the very last one. So our match function should also be including this particular cell. All right, okay. Second match function, we do the same thing. Lookup is subject, comma, from this cell to the last one, comma. The match type is again 0. If you see here, there is less than, 0, greater than. This is similar to what we saw in VLOOKUP, not a lot of difference. So let's take on to 0 for now. It's going to give 4 because 1 2 3 4. This is 1, this is 2 3 4 bottom. So if I change this, it's going to return 2 and so on, right? All right, okay. So now let's do a index. So what does index function do? We're going to choose the first type with an array. So we first select the array, including the first one and the last one. So this is the entire array. And the row number is the place where Catherine is supposed to be. That's this one, comma. The column number is where the selected subject is, which is this one. That's it, right? So if you go here, that is what his mark is, right? So Kathleen has got 79 in zoology. That's what this says, right? So we just made the formula with 2 helper cells. That's it. So how do I bring it in? Very simple. We go here, copy this function, right? And instead of reference to J4, we just delete that reference and paste it. That's the first substitution. Then we delete it. Then we go here, the second one we copy it, and the same thing, we delete the reference to the cell and paste it. So we just done index match with two ways. We can change the name to anything. We'll get the marks correctly, right? In this case, Nestor and chemistry got 66. All right. So this is a very intuitive way to solve this complicated lookups. In fact, this can be even multiple layers can be added where you have multiple headers, multiple arrays. So all this can be solved using index match. So I would suggest you start using index match instead of VLOOKUP, because this has a lot of advantages compared to VLOOKUP. So the more you practice, the more comfortable you become, and more you can use this for more advanced tables and arrays. Okay, hope this was useful. Thank you for your time.